What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
Btbtv. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah. Never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear.
All night TV. Salute,
and you could be my friend or enemy. I don't care, and you better be aware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better be aware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. Btbtv. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Yo, I see everybody in the building. Hold on. Yo, first of all, let me say peace to the 5% nation, the guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmat to Allah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is Btbtv. We got Ugly Yogi in the building. We got the God in the streets in the building. And you got your host, Born Divine Almighty Allah. Like I said before, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started his old gang like nigga. What?
Peace to the gods.
Yo, what's good, my brothers?
Peace.
I brought my 50th birthday out doing the show, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get jiggy with it in a minute, but let me shout out Cross Your Heart Clothing, Cross the Plug. My brother, you know what I'm saying? This is his right here. This is how we do, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time I wore it. I had it for years. This is the first time I wore it, so I had to shout him out. I had to show him some love, man. I had to pull out the war chest because we're about to get into Anton Daniels. Booty.
First of all, peace to the God, divine, almighty, born Allah. And I just want to give a shout out to my brother on his born day. He made it to his power cipher degree, which is 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time on this earth. So I just wanted to make sure I shout my brother out properly. Peace to the God.
I didn't even know. Happy born day, God.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You know, the funny thing is, man, when when you 25 and you 18, you going to prison, you 25 and going back to prison, and you're 40, 45 and going 44 and going 43 and going 42 and going back to prison. You like, I'm in the feds at 42, all these young boys, 18, 19. You like, damn, am I gonna make it to see my 50th? Because you know, we did a lot of dirt in our past, God.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Harlem Nice, salute, my G. Appreciate it, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of dirt in our past. So you like, just for us to make it to see 50, man, that's shit. Well, I made it to see 45. I was just getting out the feds, bro. that was a landmark for me. Then I hit 50 now. I'm like, oh man, let me see if I can make 60, nigga, or 55, at least 51. Let me get 51 at least. I go year by year, God. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know you can make 60 because I'm there. I'm trying to go into my God ciphers. So, you know, we can be here a whole lot longer than we think.
Yep. That's what we don't have too much stress and all that good stuff. But yo, let me start this Anton. Let me call this Anton Daniels smoke fest off. Hold up, man. So Anton Daniels, you get mad at Corey Holcomb because Corey Holcomb disrespect you, and you let this nigga Fleece Johnson sex play you, and you know he like boy booty. You like bussy. But you let him sex play, you don't say nothing. So we gonna go into this Fleece Johnson thing real quick. And I want you then we gonna go to what Kwame Bryant to say about the situation. And we're gonna get it popping from there, yo.
Something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix,
you got a new attorney general, Daniel.
Hold up, where's it? I'm going right to it. I ain't gonna play with it.
Clothes and shoes.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete.
They had a funeral.
Hold up, it's like right by here.
No, your survival.
I think it was
like all.
It's right by here.
Don't consider me out of all the children. I'm the favorite. What is I'm supposed to do, bro? Huh?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know.
I don't know. I can't picture myself ever being in that situation.
Hold on. Here we go. Like
It's coming up. It was coming up.
It's coming up, right?
Yeah. Because after I can't picture myself being in a situation.
You don't know.
I don't know. I can't picture myself ever being in that situation.
All right. I just say, for instance, you was in that situation.
I can't see it, please. I can't think about it.
You would turn me down.
What you mean?
Huh. More important than Wilder. You should know what I mean.
I can't see it, please. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Nigga blushing, y'all. Hold up.
Listen, I just can't even picture myself ever being locked.
Here we go, right here.
I can't see it, please. What you mean?
Huh. More important than Wilder. You should know what I mean.
I can't see it, please.
And
I'm gonna tell you why.
Salute, my boy.
Listen, I just can't even picture myself ever being locked up.
That's good. That's good.
I will do anything to stay out of prison. Like I won't steal, kill, destroy, nothing.
That's good.
I knew from a very early age that I'm not built for that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just never even wanted to put myself in that hypothetical situation. So when I was seeing you,
I ain't saying it to be disrespectful.
No. I don't think it's disrespectful. I think that it's.
I think you're cute for real. But
me?
Yeah.
Not me.
Not in that look. Listen,
not me.
I'm saying. Hold up.
You say you thinking about him, nigga.
Good looking. Let's say it like that. Good looking. Well, if you was locked up, if you was locked up, and we was locked up, I would talk to you.
Yo. Shabu. Peace, man.
Peace. You don't want to let me play that bull. How about you? How about you speak on it, yo?
First of all, as a man, I'm not inviting no well-known old booty bandit up on my show.
Facts.
Like, what do we have in common to talk about, or what is that perception to even be putting out there to our youth as far as bringing up a booty bandit to be interviewed? But in that interview, first of all, as a man, you're not going to even let another man play with you like that. So I wouldn't even put myself in a situation where an individual like him could say something like that to me. Because what you supposed to do? Jump on the old man or whatever afterwards. But the reality is that you brought him up there. So what makes you entertain that type of thought in your mind if you not with it? And we see that he was with it because you giggling and ha-ha and kikiing when a man is talking about your back end. Like, who plays like that and gonna tell you, you know, is it brown? And you gonna respond to him with, you know, a giggle and tell him what's the color of your backside. So automatically we know that everything that you talking once again about being a devoted Christian and how much you don't play with homosexuality, but here it is, you're playing with a homosexual game by inviting a well-known booty bandit on your show where he can even sit down and talk to you like other than a man and what you would do if you was in prison or not in prison. We in prison every day being born and raised in them projects, and you know we don't play them type of games.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't think about it like that. Yo, what was the point of bringing him up there in the first place? What was he trying to accomplish? Like, what was the point of the interview? Like, what is he trying to get some? Because there's nothing that Feast hasn't said on his own podcast or on that NBC interview that nobody will know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Mac Mills, what you gotta say about it, Mac? Because you up here.
That nigga's a bitch ass nigga.
Come on, man. We try to stay monetized today, bro.
Oh, my bad. I'm saying though, like, when I first seen that interview, I'm like, this nigga's a coon. Like, it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense interviewing a dude like that. Yeah. And he's comfortable sitting up in his face, letting him say all that type of shit. So.
And he didn't have to punk him nothing, but you didn't have to sit there and blush. You know what I'm saying? The man, he's a dark-skinned brother.
Blushing.
A dark-skinned man who blush, bro. That's like different.
But then, you know what I'm saying? Then now hold up. Let me find a video with Anton crying about. Oh, hold up. Matter of fact, I think that's on the Kwame Brown when he crying about the Corey shit, right?
No, the Kwame Brown, the one is the one he's talking about the Africans, you know, the black.
Well, I'm talking about, but did he bring up when he was talking about the Corey disrespected his daughter first?
Yeah, I know he did one, but I don't know if I have it pulled up. I'll find it. Give me a second.
Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, I'll find it right now. Hold on, I want to put that one on first.
I had sent you to the right videos from the get-go because my man did the legal joint on it, breaking down
the lead attorney, right?
Yeah, lead attorney. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's shit like 4 hours long.
That's sure.
Nah, you could have went straight to the part where if you was playing a little bit of it, but in a certain section, like around 2 hours and 18 seconds or something, where he's speaking about after the fact, but you would have had to play Anton's video first, where you could see that he's leading to the grounds of suing Corey for what he said about his daughter.
Yeah, the timestamp is 57:42 on the lead attorney's video.
What lead attorney?
Will Anton Daniels sue Corey Holcomb?
Right, that's the video. And I know what part you taking him to, God, where Antoine is actually speaking on what he's trying to do. He was trying to set Corey up from out the gate, because you know I ain't see the back facts to it, but they all saying out there on the platforms about how he was saying he gonna make $1 million off of Corey.
57:42. So that's when it starts.
57:42.
Mm-hmm.
What video was this though? The recent video, right?
Yes, recent videos. I can't tell you when it was published. But...
Oh, hold up, I could tell you.
Hold on. This is the recent one.
It's called Will Anton Daniels
I found it.
You
said 57.42, right?
First start at 45.25 and then 57.42.
45.25.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's only 18 hours old. It's not even a day.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let me see something.
Oh shucks. You can also do 36.51.
Let's see. I don't know down to it.
Let me stop this.
You forgot.
Y'all ain't got no sound.
No,
listen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so then go to.
Thank y'all for telling me number one. Number two, I told y'all.
Yeah.
And I don't do this ninja stuff no more.
Right.
All right.
Hold on, 54.44.
And one of the things that I tell my daughter every single day.
Here you go.
There you go.
Has traveled across the world representing our country, and it's probably the sweetest.
It's 17-year-olds. I've represented 7-year-olds. I've represented 7-month-olds. I've been able to hold my clients in my hands. I've done the home evaluations, going over to their house at dinner time at 7 p.m., driving over there. It's all sketchy as hell. Pulling up in these damn ghettos, pulling up in these damn trailers. You ever been into a trailer at 7 at night? I've been there. I know a little something about parenting. So huge shout out to Anton Daniels. Jesus, 300 medals. That's insane.
Junior Olympian, probably has close to over 325 medals, of which 200 and maybe 80 of them are gold. Has traveled across the world representing our country, and it's probably the sweetest soul that I personally know. Now, of course, we can be a little bit biased because all of our kids are the sweetest things to us. Those of us that are in our kids' lives and that are participating in our children's lives. But a very, very accomplished fair use, meaning that she's still a child. And one of the things that I tell my daughter every single day is that I want you to stay in a child's place. I never want you to grow up too fast. I never want you to be out here doing things that you're not supposed to do, because you have an expectation on your life. And so the thing that I've always done is try to protect my daughter against the world, from the world. And what this has shown me is that eventually all of our children, and she is still a child because she is an underage child, all of our children eventually will have to see how ugly the world is.
This is true.
You're muted, God.
Yeah.
You're muted, God.
Let me say some parts. Let me say something while you're saying that. In the state of New Jersey, in the state of New York, in the state of Michigan, in the state of Georgia, 16, you consider adult. So a person could go at your head. You can talk about your daughter's 16, she's 17, his daughter's 17. So if it's in a state where 16 is the legal age, you can't sue them. Only thing you do is cry like you're doing now.
Also, if she got 300 medals, baby, like she should have a tough skin by now. If she got 300 medals, we would have heard her by now. You know what I'm saying?
All he did was say she was ugly. Like, come on, I'm crying about that.
She said your boy. He said your boy's son. He said your daughter's son. Some shit. He said but yo, no.
And he didn't really say nothing. He just was like, look at her.
He don't need to make no more kids.
But guess what? When you listen to my man break it down, legal attorney, he tells him that his production team messed up at first because they were supposed to have like some type of emoji or something. He had to take it down and put it back up clear because later on when we discussing it, he's breaking down how when you're dealing with a minor and defamation of character and all that stuff like that, it's much easier to prove. So let him finish talking about what he talking about, and then we gonna see how he's already on the road to suing Corey.
Copy that.
Yo, my man Chad Smith, where's the tough guy from the last 7 days? Facts. Shout out to my man Chad Smith, Jersey in the building, stand up. And then we got Ebony. Ebony said, I would say he said that Anton slept with her, and he said she'd be my coochie soon. He talking about the chick though. He ain't talking about the door. Talking about the chick, yeah. Yeah, true. But hold up, let's get back to the video real quick before we get to. We're gonna listen to Anton keep crying real quick.
All of them.
Y'all parents be hating.
Regardless of how we feel, regardless of what happens, all of our children will have to seek, we'll have to see what the world is. What we as parents are supposed to do is protect them as long as possible until they have to see what the world is.
Man, what?
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me.
Somebody wrote, I don't think anybody doesn't like Anton or Corey Holcomb. I don't know what's going on. They left that in the super chat. King Sin is like, this is a straight fraud. Some of y'all are not feeling what is wrong with what this man is saying? I don't know. Some of y'all are not feeling it. And shout out to King Sin. King Sin been a brother of the channel from the start. Shout out to the Sigmas. All right. Shout out to all the fraternities, all the sororities. If you're in a fraternity or sorority, shout your fucking sorority out. AKA incorporated. Nobody gives a fuck about your shit being incorporated. Y'all always throwing that in there, and we don't care. All right, but shout your thing, and y'all AKAs, y'all fine as hell. Them Deltas fine as hell. I dated a Sigma for fucking, not a Sigma. What is it? What's the Sigma? What's the sisters to the Sigmas? The Zetas. I dated a Zeta for damn 5 years. She had thick thighs too. She used to run track. So shout out to all the fraternities, all the damn sororities. But y'all are not feeling damn Anton.
I was trying to figure out the psychological damage, impact, and trauma that has been done to my daughter. I pulling her out of school.
All right, so let's stop it right there. All right. What is he saying?
Pulling her out of school, my ass.
He's saying my daughter has been traumatized. Period. And we're in triage mode right now. We're just trying to figure out the extent. Now, some of y'all are like, oh, well, Anton shouldn't have been talking shit. Well, I think that's fair to say if it's Anton that's being traumatized. I think that's fair. If you're in mutual combat and you get some licks, you're in mutual combat. But was the child in mutual combat with Corey? That's what attorneys are going to ask. That's what judges are going to ask. That's what judges are going to instruct you as jurors. The jurors have to determine, was the child
No judge is going to side with Anton
in mutual combat with Corey Holcomb? Because the child is sustaining damage.
That picture was already public online.
Right. So, that's
what you said. No, that's the same thing I would say.
So
what you said, what you were saying? Go ahead and say what you saying, God.
I was saying, if that picture was already public online, that picture was already out there. And like when he said no judge is going to side with Anton, yo, you like it wasn't like Corey doxed that girl. It wasn't like that picture was online and Corey already put it. That picture was already out there.
And Corey didn't say her name. Corey
But
didn't put her name with it.
but guess what? Y'all gonna have to let it go further because when you finish with this, boy, I'm gonna take you to 2 hours in this same video because this shit was 4 hours long, where he's bringing up the First Amendment and everything that constitutes why this dude is building this case the way that he's building it. You got to understand, he's diabolical, but he's no dummy in the way that he operates. That's why he got so many followers and do the thing that he do. But as we can see, it's all contrary because he already had in his mind when he went up there, and Corey made the mistake by even giving this dude a chance to get on this platform because from the very beginning, he was looking to be able to make monetary money out of it, and being that he didn't fall victim and get punched in the face and everything else, now he going the other route. Even though Corey came out and bumped him, you got to deal with the mentality of this slime that you already dealing with this turncoat, because you already know how he think, and he's playing from the same playbook that the Republicans and Donald Trump and all of them play from. So, you know, once again, he opened up the door. Like they say, the vampire can't come in, not unless you invite him in.
Shout out to Sinners.
Hey, yo, so at 1 hour on that same video, at 1 hour, 9 minutes and 37 seconds is when he starts breaking down the First Amendment part.
All right, hold on. Let me finish. That's all right. We're gonna finish this for real quick. Then we're gonna go to that.
Copy that.
That number one, that's kind of the listen, I'm not for what Corey said. How I have seen, you know, in my head, maybe if you call me, if I think I'm right, but I have seen Anton's wife online. Maybe when Anton's walking through an airport, he's walking in the street or something. I've seen her maybe 5 times. But I will tell you that I have never seen his daughter online. Somebody let me know. Has he put his daughter online? I have never seen it. I didn't know he had a 17-year-old daughter. Damn sure didn't know she was going to the Olympics. Now, if I had a daughter who was going to the Olympics, I would tell you fuckers. I wouldn't show her, but I mean, as a dad, golly, you're supposed to keep that a secret?
Nah, when I used to rock with Anton, he always mentioned how
some
his
of y'all
daughter
are
was on
saying
the
y'all have
USA
never
Taekwondo
seen her,
team.
but then some of y'all are saying that you have. So I don't know. I can't trust some of y'all. Some of y'all be hating on Anton, but I've never seen the daughter ever. I mean, Blue says he has. I mean, Blue ain't gonna. Blue, he gonna call it straight. I will say, Blue will call it straight. Said 1,000 medals. All right, guys. Man, Anton is polarizing. He's like Trump, boy. Y'all love him or hate him. I've never seen him. But what Blue is saying is true. If you bring your lady up all the time, you know, there's this one guy who I thought I was gonna have to sue recently. And he talks about all the ass that he's getting. He talks about all he's a player and this and that. And then, he gets the finest women. And then what'd he do? He brought his girl online and everybody was like, does you? Now, it's not like all of our women are 10s, but for you to come out and say over and over that, you the man and you got all these women and, they're all beautiful. So what Blue is saying is exactly right. Exactly right. I do agree with, and you know, I'm agreeing with this. I'm not just a spectator in this. I'm a participant. I am a YouTuber. I got a little 500,000 subs, so I know a little something. So Blue is right about this. If you bring your wife, if you bring your girl, if you bring your kids online, it's coming. It's coming. So Blue is exactly right. And I'm gonna take Blue's word for it. Blue said that he has seen both the wife and the child online. Now, I've seen the wife online, like if they walking through the airport or something. I've never seen the child, but if Blue said he's seen it, I'm gonna believe him. All right, let's go.
No. No matter what happens to us, we don't want anything. For those of us that are in our daughters' lives, we don't want anything to happen to our children. Under no circumstance. And so I don't know. You know, I think that a lot of people don't really understand the impact. And I'm speaking to all of us, for all of us. We don't always know what the impact is to our children.
100%.
How did the tough guy become the villain?
The psychological damage, the emotional damage, the wreck that happens in their lives when other people go after children. I thought that children was off limits.
Now,
yo, you can't take karate and be that thin skinned.
For you two, once you browbeat a dude for 7 days, is nothing off limits. Your mama's on limits, your dead mama's on limits, your daddy is on limits, your dead dad is on limits, your daughter's on limits, your transsexual son is on there. It's everybody can get it time now.
Yeah. It's like battle rap. He ain't nothing sacred.
Nah.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you dealing with people from a frame of mind of money. Remember the essence of it. He said, I'm gonna get $1 million off this dude. So his whole game is to set up the trick bag. And Corey, he did what he was supposed to do. Like, yo, fair exchange is no robbery. I'm going in on this nigga now after he done came up on my show and showed his ass and everything else. But the whole thing about it is that he's playing chess, as they say, where homie was playing checkers with him, because before he put anything up there about his daughter, he should have made sure his production team didn't show her face and everything else. So now he comes back out and he's laying, all Antoine is doing is laying the grounds to the reason why this is the case. And this is what homie is explaining while we watching it, how it can become a case. And we don't want to skip ahead, but Antoine gonna give you the whole thing in a nutshell when he say what he say at the end of this video. So go ahead and keep playing it.
This fall, thousands of Pennsylvania homeowners are switching from gas to a heat pump system. Here's why. These new
this is interesting. This is one of these things where it's like, you know, I'm going to impose my narrative on you. I'm going to impose my rules upon you. I thought children were off limits. Like, if you're going back and forth with somebody, you can't think anything. If you're in a boxing match, you can think neck shots are off limits, right? That's the rules. If you're in a street fight,
anything goes.
They can hit you anywhere.
Bite your
They
ear
can
off,
bite, they can eye gouge. It's a street fight. Anton said, hey, let's go out back to the street. Anton could have got out there and Corey started biting his ass, because that's a street fight. Well, you got street fights that occur in the street, And you got street fights that occur online. Corey let all of us know in his last stream that this is a goddamn street fight. So, and did y'all see that video that came out of Corey today? When he hit that woman in the face, like, ain't nothing out of bounds for Corey hitting women in the face, allegedly. That's what the video seemed to show. If you're a 50-something-year-old dude to punch a woman in the face, or maybe it was a mush, maybe it wasn't closed fist, but he got up under there, and Corey's a big dude. No woman can take Corey. I'm sorry. Corey's what? When I saw him, he was an easy 260, 265, 6'1", 6'2". What woman's going to take a 6'2", 265, 270 dude? Well, I know one woman. You don't know nobody.
Yo.
So Corey, I mean,
Born.
If he hit a woman in the face, he might come after your kids. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Wouldn't they make more money if they did a celebrity boxing match? I mean, the nigga did say, yo, I was going to beat him up. I was going to beat Corey up. So if a nigga says something about you don't want to fight him even more, they would make more money with a celebrity boxing match or something.
I'm going to tell you why it wouldn't work. Because Anton, she got short arms and short legs. He can't punch with Corey. He be punching at Corey belly button, bro.
But they said, yo, I was gonna beat Corey up.
Truth be told, I know where Corey is every Tuesday. I know what time he shows up there every Tuesday. No celebrity boxing match. If you've done that, if I felt you violated my child like that, I'm gonna be right at that studio waiting for you when you pull up. I don't need no cameras. I don't need no celebrity boxing. Nah, we just gonna handle it how we handle it.
I get that, but he's looking at it like, yo, I want a bag out of it, right? He wants a bag, so take a bag and take your blows with it. You know, you said you were gonna beat him up. In this instance, you got to fight him now.
Yeah, you do. That's what I said.
Well,
you got to fight him by September, or you can't go home for Thanksgiving.
But y'all already know ain't nothing physical with that dude right there. He sets those type of angles up. But when it come to being some real man doing something face to face, it's a whole different ball game. So he ain't even operating out of that script. When now he's already in position to get a bag without doing anything physical because homie slipped up and fell into this dude's trap. You know, if you ain't thinking on the level that he thinking on, then he's gonna win. We all know that out here, it ain't the niggas that could fight, kill the best or whatever. It's the other individuals that can make somebody do.
Hold on one second. Scorpio World 1978. Yo, you up here, slobbing Corey off, man. You've been in chat slobbing Corey off for a long time, man. I'm gonna let you comment stay though. But bruh, but pause on all that, man. We don't do no nut gobbling over here. You already nut gobbling, Anton. What you want, Anton hoes? Nah,
might be a bot.
Nah, he wasn't Anton hoes. Ain't no bot.
Nah, what that comment say? I couldn't see it.
Yeah, he said that won't put a finger in Corey's face though.
I mean, most just so what?
Corey beat up her boyfriend. Did he beat up her boyfriend?
He beat up her boyfriend too. Yeah.
He didn't fall. He didn't do nothing. He looked like he had his breath. I don't think he dropped his drink. Man, like, come on, man. Like, man didn't drop his drink.
Yeah. Corey addressed that. Corey addressed that in the lawsuit the woman tried to do last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, LaShawn Nicole facts. That's what it is.
I thought he was still. I thought Corey was still in court on that. He in court for somebody. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't her, it's somebody else. He in court.
Oh no, the court they over. They killed that. They settled it already. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they threw it out of court.
Yeah, they threw it out.
Let's see. So
That that's what make homie even more diabolical, because he already going off. This dude already had a court case for something else. So his whole intentions was to push his button some type of way, that he would fall into this trap right here.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the video.
Big shout out to Corey. Allegedly, I wasn't there. I just saw the video like y'all. Shit. Not, for some people, there's nothing out of bounds. There is no bounds.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
All right, let's go.
What? I guess not. I guess not. So my number one concern.
They don't want to fight no more.
And I'm gonna say this, and again, this is for all of the civil, awesome Black people out there and people in the United States of America that want to ensure that their children are protected. My number one goal. My number one goal is to always try to figure out how I can protect my underage child.
I can agree with that.
My underage child. That's all I care about.
All right, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
I could have never imagined in 1,000 years.
Let me ask you a question though. So his daughter's 17, right? Say his daughter, not saying legend, you know what I'm saying? Because in Michigan and Atlanta, wherever they're from, the consensual age is 17. Say if she smashed an NBA star at 17. Will he be this upset?
I doubt it. He'd be clouting off of that.
Yeah, my daughter, she got LeBron James. LeBron is 41. My daughter's 17. He said he gonna marry her. This nigga be happy. this dude will be happier than a homosexual with a bag of penises in prison. I'm telling you, bro. Come on, man. He clout chasing, man. This dude not a Christian. This nigga is a Christiana. He ain't no Christian.
The psychological damage and the impact, the cry that I had to hear,
Let me just stand up for my man Corey for a second, because I just saw the little
Can I say something real
Money
quick?
Mar says technically she touched him first, though, so Corey was justified. Fair enough.
Go ahead.
That's the lamest part of this, because we all know Corey records after midnight East Coast time, and so when did this occur?
Yep.
When she went to school that next morning.
Yeah.
So how much cyberbullying really happened in that time?
Yo,
and how many kids are watching Corey's stream?
Exactly. He was online by 10
Man,
years.
kids say worse shit, man. Kids say you're ugly, your mama as a whole, all types of shit.
Right.
Kids say worse shit, bro. So
Children are cruel, but the whole thing about it is that this is the setup play. This is the residue.
Pause stuff. You know I like to interact with the chat. This nigga, what's his name? Freaklock? Freaklock. With a name like that, you have your Christianity, nigga. Go ahead with yourself, bro.
Christian.
Get your ass out here. We God, nigga. We God.
Boy, you crazy as hell, bro.
It's easy to speak when it's not your daughter. Get the hell out of here.
Jersey in the building, stand up. Got my boy Omar Carter in the building. Salute my G, man. We crush these dudes, man.
We wouldn't be talking about it online. We'd be just getting to work. We'd be finding the nigga.
100% correct. I wouldn't be online talking if it was my daughter. I wouldn't say anything online.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Corey. I just quickly saw the video. That whole thing could have been self-defense. So big shout out to Corey. Thank you, Money Mar, for correcting the record. I wasn't there. All right. Big shout out to Corey. Self-defense. All right. Let's go.
My immediate concern was, oh my God, who do I call? but I couldn't call anybody because everything was closed at the time. So immediately pulling her out of school, immediately making sure that I go and assess the damage, trying to figure out if we're able to get her into the same competition.
I'll be right back. Keep listening.
Coming up, she literally just texted me probably less than 48 hours ago. All of the different competitions that she had lined up for this year. We were supposed to go to Great Britain. We were supposed to go to a lot of places.
Like Uncle said, that's the setup.
I don't know if that's possible. Because I don't know if she has the, you know, their brain isn't even fully developed.
You don't have no brothers or something around you that could punch Corey in the face?
Or Tev is saying, no, she didn't touch him.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess.
This is why I pay for my YouTube, so we can skip all this.
And the trend toward bundling software isn't addressing.
If he was tough, he would have had a nigga around him just like him. I would have did it off
Corey's
GP.
wrong. She did touch him. Corey's right. I don't know. My big thing is don't sue me, okay? I don't know. Was Corey in the right or in the wrong? I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to be. The point is, I don't want to be defaming, and we're going to talk about defamation. We're going to listen to about 2 or 3 more minutes of this, and then we're going to get into the legal perspective. But this is the type of care that you need to have. I saw a video that looked like Corey mushed some woman, but I cursory gave a glance to it. I don't know if it was self-defense. I don't know if Corey's in the wrong. So I'm not going to say Corey is an abuser, and I'm not going to say that Corey is an angel. Right? I don't know. All right. You know, a lot of men would say, hey, man, if a woman touch you, you got to take the L on that. You can't punch her in the face. Some men live by a code.
That's a dumbass, man.
Some men will be in the street fight with you and bite your thigh. I don't know. Does Corey look like he lives by a code? He's talking about kids. Now, there is some, you know, everybody's code is different because maybe he'll talk about kids, but it's clear he won't engage in backdooring. And I'm sure he could prove that his career, his livelihood has been stunted by his lack of participation in the backdooria. If he would have participated in backdooria, it could be the case that his career would be much further.
If he got
that's a
down
line, that's a boundary that he has drawn for himself. So he does have codes. Maybe just everybody's codes are different. All right, but big shout out to Tevi. I don't know if the girl touched him or not. I don't know. Let's go.
Literally.
All right, we don't.
So crazy. P. See that?
All right, we don't want to see the.
I don't know if she'll be able to do that.
Yo, hold on.
Okay, let's go.
She was sending me her tentative schedule.
I hate dudes trying to play the sympathy card, man.
Yo,
shut your bitch ass up.
Man, hold on. How you say to her, nigga, shut up and fight? I want to hear you crying about your daughter. You call your daughter ugly, nigga. My grandmother called a lot of grandkids ugly. Well,
exactly.
Like, you're an ugly little baby. But I love you though.
Hey, yo, see, I would have had all the respect in the world for Anton if after Corey said that, the next video would be him standing in front of Corey's studio like, yo, I'm here, what's up? And if Corey ducked that fade, then I would have had all the respect in the world for Anton. But you know what I'm saying? This is kind of disgusting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And see, this is why he's showing you the difference in the street code and how they play in the real world. In the real world, you know what I'm saying? Like my man was saying, you don't find that going on amongst billionaires when they get around each other. Not that we know of, because they're going to keep all of that, you know, a secret until it come out. But the reality of this was right here. Once again, he was setting homie up for this whole thing right here. And this is why he's explaining this to you live. It's like almost like he putting out a disposition before they even go to court, because his whole intentions was to make him fall into what we call keeping it real. And like Chappelle had to show, when keeping it real really goes wrong, this is the position that Corey's in right now, because he's dealing with a sucker. So he ain't gonna come pull up at the studio or nothing. Soon as he seen, he said, aha, I got him now. I ain't get this nigga to punch me on the show, but I got him now because he fell into my trap anyway, which was all about dealing like how a cracker is going to deal with the situation, and I'm going to sue you to get that back.
Yeah, Uncle. Yeah, Uncle. True indeed. That's 100% fact. Like you said, if he couldn't get him to fight him, then when the minute Corey did that, he fell into his trap. You got that right.
But hold up. Well, look like to me, look like Anton trapped himself off. So we see this right here. I'm stop this real quick, and I'm gonna go to another video so y'all can check this out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Shout out to Kwame Brown Bust Life, man.
Sure. The Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys. The Brown Boys, we the
because of a lot of different things, including online bullying and psychological damage.
According to Anton Daniels, his daughter is underage. She is an athlete. I do know that about her, that she was already applying to colleges and things like that. And so what happened was when Corey Holcomb displayed her on his show, because the daughter obviously found out about it. It was
all right, here we go, y'all.
Obviously hurt about it, according to Anton Daniels. I don't think he has any reason to lie about that. And so the daughter was breaking down. The daughter probably doesn't even know anything about like what's going on in the black sector of YouTube. She's just living her life. And the mom has to go and rescue the daughter. And obviously the mom, Anton Daniels' wife, was talked about very, very badly. And now he's, kind of in this mix. And he understands that the beef has gotten out of hand.
That happens in their lives when other people go after children. I thought that children was off limits. But I guess not. I guess not. So my number one concern, and I'm going to say this, and again, this is for all of the civil.
This game, you're not ready for.
Keep that in mind. Kids are off limit. This is Freezy's original content.
There we go.
So
niggas crying about bullshit.
We got what Corey said to Anton, and we're gonna have what Anton said about other people's kids. And we're not gonna.
You got 100 in the building.
Hit
that like,
it's wrong.
Share, subscribe button.
But
yeah, I donate for the real one's birthday. Hit that cash app, man.
We just heard
Cash app in the
Anton
link.
say, "No kids, no women, no kids, especially."
Of course, we know the ongoing beef between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. And to be honest with you, the only reason why it's been ongoing is because of Anton Daniels. Because we've witnessed Anton go on an extremely disrespectful world tour since last week, 5150 show. Now, Corey Holcomb has remained quiet this whole time. And I was hoping that Corey Holcomb didn't say anything about Anton Daniels, and he just went on and did his show, his normal show. That's what I was hoping. But of course, Corey Holcomb was in classic Corey Holcomb fashion. I mean, Corey Holcomb took it to DEFCON 5, talking about Anton Daniels' wife and daughter, which, no, I do not approve of that before we go any further. But I know what a lot of y'all thinking. Oh, poor Anton, he shouldn't have talked about his wife and daughter. Well, guess what? I'm going to quickly remind y'all, what you dish out will definitely come back to you. You will reap what you sow. What do you mean, Freezy? Well, first, let's revisit what Corey Holcomb actually said about Anton's wife and daughter. I will not be showing the actual visual. I'll only be showing the audio, out of respect.
You got the clip with his wife? Play the clip with that mark ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at. The clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad. And
Hold up. How can you show audio?
And so you have to be a certain type of woman to do it. At times, very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's hit before. I've seen him angry before.
So this is Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show showing Anton's wife on a pre-existing video in response to Anton Daniels' disrespect that he's been dishing out for a whole week since the last 5150 show.
He's just like a totally different person. When he's angry, he's like,
And nope, it didn't stop there. Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show not only showed Anton Daniels' wife, but like I said before, they showed his daughter as well.
That's his
Yo,
this man
Corey
said
is
he ain't
smart.
got no children out of wedlock. Nigga,
check this
that's
out.
Kumo
daughter.
That's who?
That Kumo, D Kumo daughter.
That's
Yo,
the air
Warren.
up there, nigga.
Yo,
check this out. He put that video of her up there saying he has multiple personalities before he said what he said, right? So it shows right there that he has no one leg to stand on because his wife already knows his disposition when it comes to situations like that. So even if he brings it to court, he could just put out this video and it's like, look, even his wife knows that he's on the spectrum type shit, you know?
boss,
You have
boss,
different,
boss. What they bipolar?
yeah,
Schizophrenic.
exactly. So Corey did a smart thing still.
See, but Mac Mel, the thing about it is that's why we should have stuck to the other video because
we going back to that video.
Right, because my man is going to explain it in the court of law. Remember, this ain't got nothing to do with our emotions, what we feel, what we do on the street. Normally, you dealing with a diabolical dude that knows how to operate. That's why he done made so much money up here on his platform, because he took a lane to go against the black community and make himself appear like he's better because he's a Christian, but in all actuality,
Can't hide behind that beard, Shabu.
Right.
Let's go to the video. Let's go to the video so we go into other. Hold on, here we go.
Nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams.
Now I know what y'all saying. Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show should be ashamed of themselves, talking about people's wives and daughters and stuff. But is Anton innocent of the same behavior? Well, let me refresh y'all memory. Anton Daniels has expressed his disdain for Hebrew Israelites. And not too long ago, he himself expressed an enormous amount of disrespect for the wives.
I didn't hear the rap.
Anton, you will reap what you sow. Nobody's above reproach, and everyone can be taught.
Y'all was over there making it
Only
difficult,
skis.
burning incense and
Allahu
sage,
Akbar, kid.
and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and
Wait, are those the actual children or those just like stock photos?
No, them children. I think
There's no kids, no kids, no talking about kids. Let's all ring the bell of no talking about kids. Let's all turn into white Karens when it's our kid. Let's pretend like he didn't say that. And there's no comparison because he didn't show the picture, but he also said it was no talking about kids. If it's no kids, it's no kids.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is? All right, now what y'all gotta say about that?
So those are were those stock pictures or were those pictures of the actual kids?
He was talking about the kids that come from like the righteous cultures, like the fathers of the nation, like the Muslim women, like what they call them, the Israelite women and their kids.
Okay, so he's just okay. Those are general photos, though.
I don't know. I don't know if he put them up. I don't know if he put them up or old boy put them up. I'm not sure.
Oh, because I mean, he just did the same thing old boy. You know what I'm saying? Corey did if that's the case. Yeah, man. I mean, he's a dirtbag. We all know that. He got to get up out of here, man. At least put him on the same level. What was that dude who was the dude who was talking to the chicks and then they found out he was married and all that stuff? I forgot that cat name, man. His name got to be right next to his from now on. You know what I'm saying? I forgot Derek Jackson. His name got to be right next to Derek Jackson from now on.
Yeah. Hold on. Those are kids for real, not young 17-year-old women.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, because if he showed the wives and the kids, that's he's right on the same level. And then the breast steak and shit. That's crazy. Yo, actually, he didn't really say nothing about his daughter. All he said, he showed the daughter, they were like, you don't need to make no more kids. You know what I'm saying? He said she might be buying pussy one day, but you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing.
LTTTV. Hold on. Let me go.
Yeah, I got that on the thing. LTT TV, they jump right off the top like 6 seconds in.
Which one? Right here, right? I think it's.
I'll find it. Let me see.
Here we go. Right here. I got it. I found it. Here we go. Thank you, good brother, Mr. For your sister. Thank you, appreciate it, bro. Here we go.
Is not ever really completely on money. And I'm not telling you not to be successful. Be successful in everything you do. What I'm saying is be happy, just to beat you. People are always comparing themselves or trying to be something that they're not. Or
You will never catch me. You will never be better than me. And I'm going to make sure of it because
money is going to come with it. I promise. The success. It's just important to have that work-life balance.
Bipolar.
I'm broke.
King Jack 337. Salute, bro. Appreciate it.
Listen. Y'all picked the wrong one this year. I'm going to show you just how broke I am.
That my focus is not ever really completely on money. And I'm not telling you not to be successful. Be successful in everything.
Don't this nigga sound sweeter than bear meat?
Yes, sir.
This nigga sound sweeter than bear meat. That nigga did. That nigga got dark skin. I know he did the Charlemagne reverse. Charlemagne got dark to light. He got light to dark. What the hell happened with you?
Taking trips to the islands and shit.
Offering people money.
What I'm saying is be happy. Focus on what fulfills you as a purpose. Because if you go through life and you never really do what you were meant to do, but you made a lot of money doing it.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagine Co-Producer. You can take any sample.
What have you really accomplished?
If you see people that continue to tell you that money don't mean nothing or money don't make you happy, just to beat you.
People are always comparing themselves or trying to be something that they're not. Or
you will never catch me. You will never be better than me. And I'm going to make sure of it because
money is going to come with it. I promise. The success. And, it's all relative. Don't focus on, what somebody else is doing or what somebody else has. Don't compare yourself. One of the things that I see a lot in social media is people always comparing themselves or trying to be something that they're not. Or
I'm willing to work 25 hours a day, 7 days a week, just to beat you.
It's just important to have that work-life balance.
Do not respond the way that other people anticipate you responding. You can anticipate how they.
What is this cockeyed fool talking about? Didn't that eye look like it was going all the way to the left? Was supposed to be going to the right?
Yeah, he was like Virgil.
No, then it got the Zeus eye. Ooh.
People respond, but you never move how they move. Ever. These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up? Corey would have got the shit beat out of me. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm not, listen, I'm telling you, it is.
Yeah, where'd this guy come from? Where'd this personality come from?
Listen, we got to get out of our emotions and focus more on making logical decisions. Stop trying to crash out and throw everything under the bus.
Asking for prayers is filthy work. After talking about you gonna beat him up, he's a snitch. He'll probably backdoor you. All the things that you were saying about Corey. Now you're the victim asking for prayer. It is filthy, man. It is absolute filthy work.
start to look at them a little bit crooked because it's a bold-faced lie and it's an excuse as to why they can't be whatever it is that they want to be.
Personally, I want to build a legacy. I can't do that if I'm 100% focused on money. Money don't mean anything. It's a means to take care of the things that you need to take care of, and it's not the measure by which.
What happened to this guy? He a bag chaser now, right?
Yeah.
He said money don't mean everything. Money just the measure to take care of things you need.
Yo, remember them dudes that used to hang out with Kanye, them sweet-looking dudes? He looked like one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like Kanye old crew.
Yeah, I told you that nigga sweeter than bear meat. Now, what 50 Cent call them niggas? A Pop-Tart. Niggas a Pop-Tart.
I want to be evaluated in my lifetime. I want to be. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is it's just important to have that work-life balance. It's just important to have that work-life balance.
I'm willing to work.
I find you entertaining. However, there's some serious questions people have. The first thing is that you're using sign language to people who have valid questions. Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish.
Wait. What was the question?
Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish. You're not answering with logic. You're using childish rhetoric against people who have questions about your so-called rise to success. Can we pull up his LinkedIn profile? And then, Anton, you say W-2 is greater than your business success, and that's how you got your multi-millions. Yet you use the latter to boast about yourself as an authority figure on the internet. So it seems to be contradicting when you said the W-2 was the primary vehicle to how you have your multi-millions. But yet on the internet, you talk primarily about your past successful business experience when you're selling yourself out there.
Things could be true at the same time.
Yeah, so can we pull your LinkedIn profile? The certificates that you shown earlier in the video, that was a community college. So you didn't get a degree till 2016. And I find it hard to say that you had significant W-2 success in order to make yourself a multi-millionaire.
How haven't I?
And some of your income is actually public information because you used to work for a public university.
Correct.
Damn.
So knowing the salary that I know, that I've seen, I'm not sure how that's translating to multi-million investment.
How haven't it?
Okay, so there's a couple of claims you stated in your videos. You claimed you had a successful software company as you sold. Can you name that company?
I didn't sell the software company.
Do you have a name for it?
I'm not telling you what the name of my software company is.
Are you? But I don't think
the same way that what happened to the restaurant, I'm not giving out information. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could find about you was your restaurant. I didn't see any. I didn't see any information about your software company online, and this should be public information. The restaurant information is public, so I saw the UCC filings, all that, like everyone else can see. But the other businesses that you claim have created are not online, and they should be online.
I'm gonna tell you how you can find information. You are more than welcome to join the Patreon. I disclose all of my information in there.
You see, it's like a sales funnel, right? Like it's this cult of authority. I don't. Anton, you're not answering the question. If you have businesses that Pocket Watch and JT has a business, we could research his trademarks. We can verify it's a legit business. But for your businesses that you claim to have been successful in, we cannot do the same. How can you reconcile the difference?
Gotcha.
How I structured my businesses, I structured it to where I don't have to worry about people coming after me, because the one mistake that I made is that I used my real name on the internet, and I've learned that
I think you're capping.
This guy,
he's Derek Jackson, bro.
This guy right here, bro. He's just lying.
Yeah, man.
What is it? He lying. He lying, yeah.
And he argue like a woman, like just when you talking got facts, he talking over you at the same time. Like, bro, that's crazy.
But that didn't even seem like he could beat that, because it sounded almost like it was some AI or whatever. But that goes to show you that all these dudes that's up here, they ain't nothing but plants, And if you a black man and you gonna get up like, Stephen A. Smith, all these dudes that be talking down on our politicians and everything else, they ain't nothing but plants. So automatically he gonna get rich. Now the question is about, where did you get your money from, Mr. Honest? And if you notice, Corey said in there that he got his money before from scamming. But now, how is this nigga all of a sudden gonna rise to where he rides? We know what he be interjecting out there, but in the same time, it's always a hand that's behind the head that, you know, that's pushing niggas like this to be in the algorithms where they can, you know, generate money and everything else. But at that same token, it's showing you Charleston White, all them cats when they get money, and ain't none of us can say we not gonna change because money's supposed to change you. But the reality is that they can say some shit when they broke. He was showing you when he was broke, he was humble, and he was saying it ain't all about the money. But now what he wear? Bag chaser's hat. All this shit is always a hidden agenda behind it. And once again, getting back to the original video, because all we seeing at the end of this is that he done set my man up to sue him. Now, whether he gonna win or not is two different realities, but the main purpose of everything that this clown ass dude do is to be able to excel at getting money, and he's willing to sell his soul at any length, you know, to achieve those goals.
Yeah, let's go back to the Kwame Brown video real quick. Kwame,
yeah, I agree.
Kwame didn't finish the nigga off though. Kwame's about to finish the nigga off. I like how Kwame, and I rock with Kwame Brown. Shout out to Bus Life, man. Right. I still dunk with you though, nigga.
What is this for? We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
If it's no kids, it's no kids. Now, let's piggyback that. This is why I know this whole thing was a setup with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, right after this situation, is now on TMZ. Corey Holcomb is now being alleged that something happened in 2024 with him and a woman. And it's alleged that Corey Holcomb punched a woman in the face. I'm not going to play it off TMZ, but I'll play it off this young lady's channel. And I will still put an overlay up because I just want audio only. I don't want nothing off TMZ. But Corey Holcomb, this explains why Corey was hesitant and didn't look like his normal talking points. Probably because he had this hanging over his head, where there's an alleged video out there where he hit a woman in the face. So let me play this video. And I think it's over for Corey in an aspect of back-to-back negative press like this. People
Kwame's just like Anton Daniels. Don't let him fool
a
you.
man's child. Now they're gonna go after him. You got to understand, Corey Holcomb talks a lot against backdoorian and all kind of stuff.
But you know what I'm gonna say, son, too? Like I first started working with Kwame when he first came out and everything like that. But then Kwame started hanging with he was cool with Anton Daniels. Yeah, Anton Daniels up there. He was on Jason Whitlock. You was with two of the biggest coons of all time, bro. I'm gonna give you a pass because I see you was trying to build your platform. It's all entertainment, right? It's all entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Campbell.
Yeah, for real. No, I ain't talking about that Botsy boy. He ain't the first one to say that. Came off a movie, man. That body boy, man. I saw Campbell.
And there's a lot of people who are undercover that don't want to be outed. And Corey Holcomb has been close enough to the fire, been able to see things that are going on. So it would be beneficial for them to get a guy like Corey Holcomb off of air. But if he's helping them out by having altercations with women, then that's never going to be good. So let's see what the video is alleging.
Back with a quick video. Welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. You guys know how this social media machine works. Corey Holcomb is trending now. I just did a video about him talking.
All right, he said, old boy just said, Scorpio Queen just said, he just said, Corey Holcomb, tell her one more time. There was no cameras out there. So I didn't tell nobody one more time. He ain't no cameras out there. She was popping off, had a finger in his face, or spit him or something like that, and he mushed her. And her boyfriend was right there. Her boyfriend did nothing.
How did TMZ get a hold of this and put it out at this opportune time? I'm telling you,
when
bro.
the police didn't have that, as far as I heard, the police didn't have that. So it seemed like all of a sudden this thing just kind of just resurfaced right around the time with this thing. I'm reading the thing now.
Once again,
Anton is a plant.
Provocateur.
Right, but it was a plant. That's a plant activity, bro.
That's right.
It just popped out of nowhere. The police. So when this incident, they tried to charge him, but the police dropped. There was no charges because they couldn't prove anything either way. So there wasn't a video. Now there is a video that just came out right after this whole Anton Daniels thing. That's Fed work.
The rallies.
Well, that's crazy time.
Yep. The invisible hand strikes again.
That's almost scary, right? Like, yo, it's like all of a sudden, you're old, yeah, that's crazy. That is super crazy. Let's see what Tasha can.
Plus TMZ, they on top of all this type of shit too in the dirty section, as they call it, or whatever. And as soon as something pop off that's running wild up there, they gonna find a way to get in. So now it's going to a whole nother level because nobody really knew how it was going to turn out at first. They had their thing, but then now it's something else.
Yo, King Jock, I'm gonna put the link in for you. Hold up.
Yeah. You bring up a good point. TMZ been had that footage. You mean to tell me TMZ ain't had that footage since last year? They just put it out when it became relevant.
That's right.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. Hey, y'all niggas hit that Cashapp for my 50th birthday. It's pinned in the link.
Yeah, hit the Cashapp.
Man, fuck that, man. I'm trying to get jiggy with it today. We got 111 people in here. Hey, yo, King Ja, I got the link is in the description already, man.
I need a blanket.
King Ja, the link is in the description, man. Come on through. King Ja, my homie, and speak to him in a minute. Let him come through and speak his piece, man. But yo, let's go back to this Kwame.
Anton Daniels' underage daughter. So, people online are debating about whether or not he crossed the line and our children off limits. Well, now, since he's maybe in a bit of hot water because Anton Daniels is hinting that he may be suing Corey Holcomb, TMZ just dropped an article and video alleging that Corey Holcomb punched a female comedian. So FYI, this is not a recent incident, but child, they bringing it back up. Did Corey piss the elites off? Let's get into this mess. And before we do, let's say this is all allegedly. Title says, Corey Holcomb, no punchline, all punch to female comic face. There's nothing funny about what comedian Corey Holcomb appears to do in this video. Socking a woman right in the face, igniting a Hollywood street brawl. The surveillance video allegedly shows Corey and female comic Christina Payne jawing at each other outside the Hollywood Improv as a large group of people watched. And then suddenly he unloads a right jab to her face. TMZ broke the story when this all went down in December 2024. Law enforcement sources told us Corey had punched her over a months-long feud between the comedians. This video, obtained by the Busy Room, plays out exactly as the incident was described to us. Immediately after Corey punches Christina, a bunch of guys jumped him, slammed him to the ground, and apparently beat him until he was able to escape. Christina filed a battery report with LAPD, but Corey was never arrested. In fact, 2 months later, he attempted, but failed, to get a temporary restraining order against her, claiming Christina put hands on him first while his back was turned to her. Corey claimed she also trash-talked him, saying, "Your mama's a bitch, and you're just ain't some meat." He clearly knew this video existed because in court docs, he accused Christina of giving TMZ the clip that only showed his aggression and not hers. We never published or even received any such video. We've reached out to him to see if his story's changed. No word back yet. No, I said this was all alleged about this video where I think Corey was talking about this incident, so I think something did happen.
So the bitch steady yelling, "Fuck you, die nigga, yo, you should have died on that scooter," all that shit like this. So I muffed the bitch. I walked up to the bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what we call it in Chicago, when you push a bitch in the head. I muffed the bitch. Look, if I go to jail, because that's an assault. I found out if you do this to somebody, that's an assault. If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have it. It was like, oh, you don't want this tape to come out. You give a fuck about no tape, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna show the tape for y'all show the tape. I got.
Yeah.
So damn, Corey Holcomb is saying, I muffed the beat, nigga. He's saying that he hit the woman. So I don't know what does muff mean. Is that like mush?
Yeah, mush, man. Mush.
Mush.
Is that like mushing a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which
Nothing wrong with that if she touches you
over here,
first.
but you know, sometimes things get real.
Well, he owned this a while back then. That's what it looked
I'm
like.
gonna say something, man. Like I said,
So he mushed the woman.
I'm gonna say something, man. I don't believe in putting my hand on women at all. I'm gonna keep it. I don't. But sometimes they can do something that make you want to whoop their ass. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. I know I shook a couple of chicks in my day, gave them the second woman syndrome. Didn't I tell you shut up? But I ain't hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might put one in the headlock. I might put one in the headlock and like, yo,
calm down.
Did I tell you calm down? If I let you know you hit me, we're gonna have a problem. Do not put your hands on me. I'm gonna let this headlock go. If you hit me, we're gonna have a problem. Hold on, let me show you how we do the headlock. Do the headlock like this, bro. Now I'm gonna let you know. If I let you go and you hit me, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna let you go. Don't hit me again.
Why do women think they're bold enough to get a nigga's face?
Let you go. Oh, the bitch that hit me. Now I got that. My mama said once a woman put her hands on you, that's when she become a man's. That's what my mama told me. You know what I'm saying? But no,
Yo, that brings up a good point. My grandmother used to say all the time, I'm not saying that I practice this. My grandmother used to say, if a woman's man enough to put her hands on a man, she should be man enough to take what's coming.
Yep.
Hold on. Old boy just said this. He said, hold on. Old boy just said this. He said, exactly. And he admitted on YouTube, the investigators saying what he said, the DA in court dropped the case because it don't take much to indict a ham sandwich. You dig? Yo, my man King Jock in the building. What's up, my boy? Long time, man.
Hey, man, top of the AM to all y'all brothers.
Peace.
Salute to
Peace, God.
Jersey Rich salute. What's that? Yo, tell me what you got to say about this King Jock. Let him know, man.
Man, listen. This Anton Daniels thing, bro, I'm looking at it from a different perspective on things, bro. Because he's trying to bring his daughter to use her as a go-between to get a lawsuit going on. Whenever Corey never doxed his daughter. That's a public picture that was on his platform and whatnot. And he's trying to use that as to get to Corey and whatnot. That's number one. Number two, we have a history of him doing this to other black women and black kids. So he got to stop playing victim all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And yo, he said the black women look like they stink, the kids look like they dirtiest thing. All this, bro. Yo, and then you got mad because somebody said your daughter look like Mutombo.
And big dog, big homie. And you know you about to be 50, man. So if I don't reach you and talk to you, you are 50. Your birthday just passed.
My day today. Today's my born day. Today.
Oh, today's your born. Man, I got a cash app you. Happy birthday, bro. For sure, happy birthday.
Yeah, hit that big 5-0, baby.
But I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Some people deserve a whole lot of leave alone. So if you go, because Anton like to say,
hold on, bro. Where you from? You from down south, bro? Hold on, you from down south?
Yeah, I'm from
Louisiana. Nigga said a whole lot of leave alone. That's a down south.
I'm from Louisiana. Some people deserve a whole lot of leave alone, right? So, and I agree with what Kwame said. It's not Corey's responsibility to protect your daughter. You got somebody that talk about his own daughter. So why would you speak under your clothes to another man? That's out. You don't do nothing like that. And now you playing victim. You went on a whole week tour talking about the situation that happened on the panel, and this man respond one time, and all of a sudden you're broken. How?
Hey, Jock, you wasn't here from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But that's what's good about us all having different aspects of it. But the main thing that we were staying focused on is that how, you know, Anton set Corey up. And just like what Bourne just played with TMZ and them coming up with the film, the same thing with Diddy. As long as it's being swept under the rug, it's under the rug. But when the powers that be want you, you know what I'm saying? They got puppeteers like Antoine that
No, the
could
nigga
get
name
at
ain't
him.
Antoine. The nigga name is Anton.
Yeah, but
Now we
they
gonna
was
respectfully
he
call
was
that nigga
he
futon. We gonna call him
right.
futon.
They was never he was never
Anton.
supposed to let that dude up on his platform. He was already dodging them, and he had a remember when they first started the interview, he was talking about how many times he was calling Corey and everything to get up on his show. So this shit already been thought out and planned by homie from the get-go. And when he couldn't catch him with the physical altercation in front of the world, then he came at him, you know what I'm saying, after he opened up the door with his daughter, and now he's getting what he wants, because he said his objective before he got there once again was, I'm gonna make $1 million off this dude.
And look what Ebony said this. Dolomite, did you see how he said she was cyberbullied, then said her name so that she really could be found, so that it could go along with the story for a case?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why we was
Corey's
going
money's
back
long
to
too,
that
eh?
boy.
They'll be in court
That's
for a
why we
while.
was going back to that other video, because homie is giving you the legal bind that he placed himself in. See, this shit is above emotions, and sometimes we don't think and we don't be ready for it and be in the level that they on. You know what I'm saying? Corey probably was, in all honesty, as a real cat, like, yo, I'm gonna let this dude come up here and I'm gonna bang him out. But homie already had his intentions, and he was looking for one way in or not. From him bringing that broad Mika with him there and not telling Corey he brought him to be up on the show. It's so much shit that we could go into with this dude, because we know he a fraud, and it's a reason why he did what he did, other than just what it's going to be as far as what's going on right now. Like, this shit everybody's is clicked on to this. This is moving, and especially once it get to the point where TMZ is in it, then it done blew to the point that he wanted to blow to. It's like a Cat Williams Sharp joint, Shannon Sharp joint. You know, that's the direction this is going in.
Shit, it's not gonna be that bad, but it's gonna be bad enough because this nigga Anton Daniels ain't big enough for all that. He fat enough for it, little fat stubby nigga. Look like Mr. Nigga look like what's that shit? We as a kid, with the big egg. What's his name? What's that name? Humpty Dumpty. That nigga look like
Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head.
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great big fall. All the king horses and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Anton Futon Daniels is Humpty Dumpty.
But this is the point that Kwame was trying to make to Anton, and then Anton turned on him. He was saying, you got Corey, somebody that's talk about his own kid, bro. It's a certain situation that you don't escalate to. That's why I said some people deserve a whole lot of leave alone.
That nigga do talk about his own kids, so I can't even say that. He called his daughter a whore.
Right.
Hard to.
Right. Right. So
just like her mama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
that's real nigga shit right there.
I'm trying to convey to not even just this situation, but to the youngest, man. You can't think everybody is going to be on the same level of respect and morals and principles as you. You cannot dictate how somebody respond off of disrespect. And that's where he went wrong at. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I try my best to stay out of shit. Excuse my language, brother. I don't mean that. I try to stay out the way. But if you play with me or my family, I'm going to hell with it. And I'm gonna sit up there, whether it hurts your family or not. It's not my intention. It's just casualties of war. That is how that works. He
Yeah.
jumped out the window thinking that it was gonna be sweet. Now all of a sudden, he went from being Christian first
Exactly.
to black people pray for me. You see how that works?
Oh, hold on. Did you see how he said to all the black, you see how he disrespect? He don't even like black women. You see how he disrespect my black daughter, my black wife? Nigga, you disrespect your black daughter, your black wife by having that red bone on the show with you.
Hello.
Let's keep it real.
Facts.
And I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Message.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 about that. I don't believe what Corey said about his daughter, because she was up there for. I don't agree with what he did. I don't agree with him putting the picture up there.
Bro, can I tell you something, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Nah, you know what? Go ahead.
Yo, a dude go low, I go to hell. Everything counts, man. Your daughter, your mama, your dead mama, your fat wife, your side chick, your LGBTQ son. Everybody gonna get it, bro. Everybody gonna get it.
I ain't mad at it.
Go ahead, say what you say. I just say what you say.
No. I hear you. You absolutely right. That's why I say you can't tell a man how to deal with disrespect, especially if you got something to lose and people that could be affected. You understand what I'm saying, big dog?
Yeah.
So what I would say, I lost my point. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna find my pick.
Hold on. Oh, yo, Mr. For your sister, he said Anton went from 5'5" with light brown eyes to little Rick Ross. Both of them have created a fake persona and gifted the okay, shit, my blind my glasses in. And gifted the fool out of it. And gifted the fool out of it. Yeah. They got off on it. They got off on it. That's why Fleece Johnson was the woman. He only 5'5". Fleece Johnson, like, come and bring your little big ass here.
Whenever you bring up Fleece Johnson, you ain't have that same energy for Fleece Johnson. This man played with his manhood, bro.
He blushed. I saw.
Hey, hold up. Eggy Egg, you can't blame me for how people write, bro. I'm trying to read how they write, trying to fix what I'm saying it, bro. I'm like, is that a word? Oh, go ahead, yo. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. Hold up, yo. Hold up. Let's go back.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Hear what he say.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what we call this God.
If his story's changed, no word back yet. No, I said this was all alleged about this video where I think Corey was talking about this incident. So I think something did happen.
So the bitch stay yelling, fuck you, die nigga. Yo, you should have died on that scooter, all that shit like this. So I muffed the bitch. I walked up to the bitch shut the fuck up. That's what we call this God when you push a bitch in the head. I muffed the bitch. Look, if I go to jail, because that's an assault. I found out if you do this to somebody, that's an assault. If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have it. It was like, oh, you don't want this tape to come out. Give a fuck about no tape, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna show the tape. Oh, y'all show the tape. I got the tape. This fake ass lying bitch said I punched her, huh? Well, that tape ain't gonna show that. That tape ain't gonna show I punched her. That tape gonna show I walked up to the bitch and muffed her. They thought I would be scared to say what I did. I'm telling you what I did. And if I'll turn myself in.
There are new developments in a high-profile Dallas murder case.
Why didn't she press charges?
Well,
if that was
damn.
the case?
Corey Holcomb took
She did, but they
accountability
threw it out.
for it.
They threw it out.
The Neanderthal
Exactly.
took accountability.
Hold up. Yeah, hold up. Let me say something too.
The man, I'm not saying
this little fat, short, munchkin, Papa Smurf looking ass nigga. He gonna call him. What did he call him again? Neanderthal.
Yeah, Neanderthal.
A black man call another black man a Neanderthal? Right.
That's the worst that you could call a man, because we was advanced way before they even was thought about. We had to teach them.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers walking on their hands and feet.
Listen, Bong and everybody, we getting off course because the whole situation is
I don't care about
I ain't gonna speak for y'all. I'm gonna speak for myself, right? As a broke motherfucker compared to what them individuals is doing, right? It's a whole different ball game. This cat is in it to do the things that he could do. This is why he generate the money. You can't fight somebody with street tactics that's not gonna fight you with that. This was all the setup from day one. Every time they want to bring one of us down, and the situation occurs where it's somebody that they like or dislike, you know what I'm saying? They gonna make that choice. And like when we was watching the other video, and whether that was AI or actually a person talking back to him, he traced it where your wealth come from. And on those older videos, he was humble and it wasn't about money. But now he's in a whole nother area, and his whole thing was to set homie up, to set Corey up. All of this coming out with tapes of what he did in the past. All of this is feeding toward what he got going on. That's why I was saying go back to the other video, because it's going to show you that he did all this to put himself in position to be able to sue homie for some money right now. That's all this is about, point blank and simple.
You about this one right here, or the one with the lead attorney?
Yeah, with the league attorney, because we gonna always say what it is, but in black and white, when you got an individual like that clown, he achieved what he set out to do from out the gate, which like it was said. My thing is, I'm gonna make $1 million off of this dude. So he kind of slipped up by not doing certain things.
Do that.
Well, you can play that in court too. You can't really say that.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
I've invested millions and millions of dollars.
My boy,
Millions
SB
of
Twist, the
dollars
hub block in the building. Salute, my
into
boy.
the well-being
Pull
of
on
my
up, nigga.
child.
Pull on up.
He has invested millions of dollars, and we're going to come up on this, guys. There's only really three things.
Hey, if I gotta drive down, I'll drive down.
Hold on.
Lawsuit of this
kind. Let me ask you a question. I played sports all my life.
Yes, sir.
I'm from the hood too. My father's father was rich. Nobody never invested millions and millions of dollars in no kid to play no sports, and they ain't gonna make no money out of it, bruh. Only way they gonna invest in you if they know you're gonna go pro and bring them back that bag. The WNBA is not paying, nigga. It's not paying. They get what you make a year, $55,000 a year.
I don't think she played basketball, boy.
I'm glad you brought that up, because now you made me remember my point, big dog. My point was, I don't think that his daughter, you know what I'm saying, and respect to her, I'm not attacking his daughter. I don't think that she saw the whole Corey video where he went off on a little tangent for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes on her.
Yeah.
I think that had every bit of to do with him going with that lady, Miss Mika, I think her name is.
Yeah, that's her
And
name.
then you hearing how when a white video came out talking about he got multiple personalities and all that, that's something that's in home. That ain't got nothing to do with no Corey. See, I know how to study behavior. I know how to study.
Hey, yo,
Exactly. That's what I was saying. He used that to,
let me see something, y'all. Hold up.
to show how crazy the nigga is.
All right, bet. But basically what I was trying to convey, what my message is, what my 2 pennies trying to keep it a dollar, it's just this. I do not believe that that young lady saw what Corey said about her. I believe that him going to LA, went to a basketball game. He's a married man. Went with I think she's a married lady, and all that stuff. And then you got to factor in. He said he always around, the H words and stuff like that. That was already that young lady already had trauma going on. Period. They ain't got nothing to do with no damn Corey Holcomb. Because let's be honest, who in that age bracket is watching 5150 show? And as a father, if I'm a content creator, I'm not going to even allow my child to watch what kind of content I convey towards the public. That don't make sense. I like my playing with that.
They two different people, because the Mika broad is the broad that he brought to the show. See, he went out there with Mika because they had met online, and she's a content creator.
I
So
also add
he,
my another $2 to keep it $1. Okay. Um, why? Like I try every thought in the world to try to make it make sense in my brain. I don't till this day. These kids these days, especially, I don't want to know the young lady age, but I'm gonna give it a estimate around
She's
15 to
16, bro.
maybe 17
17.
or 18. Maybe even 20. I know she's underage, but I'm gonna just say even the 20. These kids' attention span is so short because of TikTok. You got all these different platforms. They're not paying attention to none of that stuff. So how in the hell, excuse my language, how in the heck all this comes down to her to where she gets a mental breakdown and he has to pull her out of school overnight before she even goes to school, and from what I'm hearing, she's homeschooled. So I don't understand where the
Oh,
fake victimhood he claiming comes from.
yo, he said
I
he
don't
had to
get it.
pull out the principal's office or something like that.
yeah, but the whole thing about it, if y'all let my man continue, he gonna break that whole situation down. Because once again, we dealing with how we look at it, but the reality is how this was set up so that at the end of the day, he could get a bag from Corey because he put himself in that position by talking about his daughter.
Okay, the daughter is 17 going on 18. Now don't get me wrong. I can't condone what Corey did. I can't do it, but at the same time, I've been through situations, bro, and I'm gonna tell y'all why Corey went that route. I don't agree with it, but I'm gonna tell y'all why he went that route.
Be
It's
listening.
a message because at the end of the day, if somebody could demean your father, you should. He's trying to send a message to the wife and the child that you can't respect this man if he couldn't stand on business in front of my face and he still ain't can't pull back up. That's a message. I done seen way worse, but I'll land my plane. My bad, y'all.
You're right. You're right. Uh, just because your daughter, someone calls your daughter ugly, you can't sue for that, bro.
I'll be honest, the little girl is funny looking.
Yo, to the guy's point, the lead attorney did break it all the way down to where you know what I'm saying, he showed how it's more likely than not that he may get sued. You know what I'm saying? Now he could take him to court, definitely.
I can't. Is it? I think is that my phone slipping? I can't really hear. Is anybody talking? I
Can
can't
you
hear.
hear? No, we can't hear you. Check your mute button. Check
No,
your
I was trying to see if
volume.
I could hear anybody else. I thought I was. I ain't. I don't want to take too much. You know.
Once they play the whole thing with him coming to the show and everything like that, that's just getting thrown out.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Common sense is
Oh yeah,
still.
you back? Okay.
And one of the big
I'm gonna
things,
be
one of
quiet.
the
Go ahead.
big three things, the last three things is harm. Typically, you have to show harm. If someone did you wrong, but you didn't get harmed, how much are you going to win? $1. If the jury gives you $1, that's a nominal amount. That's a nominal judgment. Y'all have heard the word nominal. You get $1. What is Anton saying that his damages should be? He's not saying it, but if he were to say this in front of a jury, if his attorneys, his representation, if he decided maybe there was a claim after talking to his counsel, is he saying that he only invested $1 in this situation? What is he saying?
Millions of dollars.
I've invested
Backpedaling. That's exactly
millions
what he's doing.
and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars into the well-being of my child. She's broken. She's broken.
That's harm.
So for me personally,
Niggas gaslighting his own
For me
child.
personally, I have to figure out what that looks like. And I'm willing to do anything to protect my child to make sure that they get the best care possible to ensure that hopefully she can recover from this.
All right, so we are hoping
He did the voice quiver and everything.
that this child is on the road to recovery. Now, it looks like
do not get a consolidation loan until you see this. Hey, Mario Lopez here, and if you're thinking about getting a...
some of you in the chat doubt that she was even harmed. And it looks like others of you in the chat will stipulate, y'all will agree that she's harmed, but y'all will justify it by saying, well, Anton was talking shit.
Facts, Dolomite. Yo, he didn't even defend his wife. Look at Dolomite 19.
That's really, there's so many of y'all saying that's kind of it's a problem if Anton were to hire an attorney and the attorney kind of takes the sentiment of this, who's going to be on his jury? Regular people. We're all regular people. Y'all are listening to this, and the vast majority of y'all take the poll and hit the like button. But what's the poll say? The vast majority of people in the poll say Anton shouldn't even file a claim. And maybe he won't. Maybe he will. I have not talked to him about it. I am looking at this from the legal perspective. But if 60% say that he shouldn't even file and only 30% say he should, not great odds. Right?
Scorpion World says his wife grown.
Now,
you see, that's how y'all know y'all niggas ain't real.
Let's get into this, guys, because there were some statements made. There were some statements made. Let me give me a second. Let me pull this up, because we are going to look at this from, again, the lawyer's point of view. How attorneys, how judges, how we all look at this. All right, now, Corey was wilding out. And I'm going to read all the super chats. Thank you so much. And let me give a big shout out to my man.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. If y'all can cash app the lead attorney, y'all can cash app me. The nigga's a lawyer. I'm a regular street nigga grinding every day. Hit that link cash app. You want me to read your comments?
That cash app, y'all.
Hit that link in the cash app. You want me to read your comments? I ain't gonna read no more until I get some cash apps.
Give me 1 second. Give me get a big shout out to my man BLJ. Big somebody write BLJ in the chat. Sent me $50 on the cash app. Said for the love of the game. Thank you, BLJ. And please, guys, if y'all love me, somebody with one L, somebody write Colette in the chat. Thank you so much, Colette. Thank you. You are amazing. I always shout out my girl Colette. So thank you. Big shout out to Colette and big shout out to BLJ. Y'all shout both of these amazing people out. Now, let's start from the very beginning. Corey has said some things about this person. We'll call about the daughter. We'll call her daughter. What's the first thing that you think about? The first thing that should come to your mind as to whether or not Corey should be in trouble for these statements is what? What's the first thing you should think about? Do you know? Let me pull this up right quick.
Brother, check this.
Stop this. I done forgot how to damn stream. What's the first thing that should pop into your mind?
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me about this website. And now I'm spending $58 a month. Full coverage.
Bam. The First Amendment. All right. The First Amendment. This is the first thing. It's the first thing. It's the first thing that should come up. It's like, man, I can say what I want to say. God damn it. If Anton pissing me off, fuck Anton. If his wife pissing me off, fuck her too. Shit, if the kid, don't he got a kid? I can say what I want, right? It's the First Amendment. Numero uno. Right? Shout out to Simon said, well, I would fail law school. No, yeah, this is y'all's first day. All right, your first day on law school. First day in con law. This is what we call con law, constitutional law. It's the First Amendment. The First Amendment of what? Of the Constitution. All right. So important stuff to know. It is one of the most important protections in America. Gives you the right to criticize others. Was Anton critical? Was Corey critical? You can speak harshly. Were these brothers speaking harshly? Expressing unpopular opinions? Blue was like, hey man, I don't really like what Corey was saying. However, but he said he didn't like it.
Yeah, the courts ain't gonna.
Based on the First Amendment, you have the right to offend.
Exactly.
Offend. Was what Corey was saying, was it offensive? Right? Now, this is really the critical part right here. It says you get to challenge power without fear of government
Thank you for that cash, Jaquel.
And the First Amendment really goes, the primary purpose is to protect us from the government. Like Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, you can talk bad about him. Like Joe Biden, like Obama, you can talk bad about these people. Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, where are the emails? Where are the emails? Well, where's the Epstein files? Nobody cares about Epstein. Where are the emails? Where's the laptop? You can ask all these questions. No one's gonna come knocking at your door. No KGB. Right? So this is an amazing protection that we have. We see here that courts take free speech seriously. All right. So presumptively, that means by default, initially, what Corey says is protected, particularly when it comes to the government.
Particularly when it comes to the government. Crazy.
On his show, was Corey talking about the government? Corey wanted to know about what them white boys, what did he ask Anton? Tell me what the white boys, I can't do a Corey impression. What do the white men do that what did he say, that destroyed a nation? I couldn't even understand the question. And Anton was like, hold up, slow down now. Slow down. You trying to get me to go on your narrative. Corey was like, and this is why I don't respect you as a man. Corey was preaching. This is when I started to lose respect for you. Because you're kissing the white man's ass. You don't want to talk bad about him. Oh, I'm kissing the white man's ass. You're kissing the white man's ass. Well, Corey Holcomb, you suck. Wait. I do what? Say it again.
You didn't say it?
Say it. I slept. Say it again.
Once the judge see this, the judge gonna be like,
got testy.
Thrown out.
Were
let him finish breaking it down.
That were directed at Anton, that were directed at the wife, that were directed at the child, were those words against a government, or were there those words against particular members of the community or the community, since they are all black? The First Amendment has limits, okay? It doesn't mean that you can say anything about anyone with no consequences. You can say it, but there might be consequences. You can say it, but you are not necessarily immune, protected from civil liability. All right. Speech cannot be evaluated for harm in private disputes. All right. So listen, the Constitution gives you a right to free speech, but guys, just remember, it is not a free pass. It is not a free pass.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44.
Now, again, govern your
Okay. I ain't gonna be up here that much longer because I'm already up for 2 hours, man. It's my born day. I'm trying to get busy. So tell me what y'all think. Just tell me what y'all think of y'all opinion as men. Was Corey Holcomb right or was he wrong? Yada L, peace, Lord. Peace, peace. Was Corey Holcomb right or wrong, yo? So
I think he was right.
Yo, hold on. Who said that? Who talking? Who talking now?
It's Mac.
Mac, hold up. Let me throw you up on the screen real quick. And tell me why you think he was right, Mac.
Well, I think he was right because Corey asked him a serious question, you know, about the black community and everything like that. And he turned around and it was already looking to gaslight, you know, like to turn it into something else. So after Corey calmed down and he realized, yo, this guy don't really want to have a conversation. He's just trying to look, you know, to push some type of weird ass agenda. He waited. He's like, okay, let him talk his shit, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say as a comedian. So it's like you can't start crying after, you know, you wanted to put out that type of energy.
That's right. All righty.
I agree.
Next up to bat. Who next up?
Go ahead, big dog. Go ahead, big homie. Go ahead, big homie.
I don't have much. I mean, I'm on Corey. I'm on Team Corey, low key. Hockey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hockey, bro. Don't want to do
hockey. Of course, I got you. But yeah, I once again understand what it's like to lose something and throw it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to be sued. I mean, listen, Anton is Drake. Anton's the new Drake, and we just leave it there. Here. Oh, I thought I got cut off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
the only part I disagree with is playing with people's kids. But hey, and any other time, like you know what they say, there's no rules in combat. But I'll reiterate what Uncle was saying earlier. He brought up a good point. Anton was trying to set Corey up, and you know, whether he win or lose, it's still going to cost him money in court. So that's the loss anyway.
His daughter could have dropped a diss record on Corey and made money.
I say this. I'm not team nobody. I'm just team what I see, and from what I see, being that I done came in situations where I done saw people get deleted for way less disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take no sides, but all I know is from that engagement that they had, the man got up in your face and told you to say it again. You didn't say what you said again. You want to separate yourself and say go outside. If you want to pop off, you should have did it right there. If you felt that disrespected, you could have, before he even whenever he invaded your space, you should have put your arm out and stood up and be like, hey man, watch out. Hold on now. But I don't know if y'all seen the video already yet. He had a YT person came up in his personal space. He was very gracious towards him.
Facts.
Y'all remember that?
Facts.
Now, do I agree with what Corey said about his daughter? No. But am I
He even
mad?
called him a little boy.
Little boy. Exactly. But do I agree with what Corey said about his daughter? No. I'm a father. I wouldn't go that far. But as a man, I can't tell another man how to deal with disrespect either. Because, as Anton says, if you go low, I go to hell with it. And then he also had participated in disrespecting people's wives and people's children. All I believe is this: I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, and I believe religion and science prove to be interacting with each other. In religion, they say eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. Science says cause and effect. In translation, in our terms, don't mess with me and I won't mess with you. And now he's starting to learn that principle. I don't feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for his daughter because she's a true victim of it. But him as a father is nobody's responsibility to protect your child but yourself. So you being up there being disrespectful, you can't sit up there and dictate how somebody should correct you or even bring up what's gonna hurt you based off of your disrespect directed towards them. Because you telling me I'm de-essing a community of people I love, oh, I'm going to hell too. So
Exactly.
all this I'm broken and you win, and now you trying to play lawsuit games. You failed as a man and you failed as a father to me. With that, I land my plane, man. King of New Jersey. Hey, big bro, happy birthday to you, bro. Blessings to you, your family. I'm glad you made it to see the Big 5-0. I aspire to make it to be the Big 5-0 like you
Yep.
did. You said a
True.
lot of things that changed my mind, or a lot of things, and gave me knowledge to I could pass down to my children, along with other people on this panel and in this chat. So I want to say salute to all of y'all. Respectfully, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Y'all be blessed today. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be safe. I know this winter storm coming on, so y'all definitely be safe with that as well. And I pray for y'all and y'all family for sure.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And I
man.
appreciate you for
Yo,
Very well said, man. Salute to you, bro.
you can't get a better birthday toast than that.
Indeed, man. I appreciate that. Got my boy, got the God up here. God in the street
Well,
shop will be a lot. 18, 18, 18. Guard your pockets, niggas. Guard your pockets.
well, I know Malik. You know, I ain't gonna say whether the rest of y'all watched that video, which is, you know, we could have stayed a little more focused on that because, like I said from the beginning, this was a plot and a setup by Antoine to get over there to Corey. And Corey responding as we see we should respond from our environment. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing wrong. But when you dealing with an individual that got diabolical intentions from the very beginning, you got to watch how you move. So further on, you know, the legal lawyer, he's going to explain to you everything that Antoine said in that video afterwards, because he sets the whole video up at the end where he's telling you that he is going to sue because he said he can't speak no more on it because his lawyers basically advised him not to speak on it. So this goes back to the training that we have out in our environment and everything. And when you open up certain doors, you know, you got to understand the intention of the other person that you dealing with. And when we dealing with war, we know the greatest element or the greatest tool is the element of surprise. So Corey responded like the way we would respond. We gonna get up there, we gonna air out his daughter, his mother, his father, anybody that we can air out.
Thank you, y'all, L7.
But he did not proper pre-plan for what Antoine had his intentions, which was to get up there and make money off of him. So now they back in that arena where it's nothing about our emotions or what we would do as fathers or how we would handle it. Like we say, what stays in the streets, stay in the streets. But we know that most times when individuals is put under that pressure, you got somebody that's going to tell. So to my conclusion of it, I would say that Antoine won because now he
Anton.
got,
His name is Anton. Stop
yeah,
stop
We don't
Pluton,
want to say
Anton,
Anton.
whatever. I'm going to say that he won because of the simple fact that we already knew this dude was a piece of shit from out the gate. And he was able to achieve what he wanted to achieve, which was now put my man Corey in the position that he could possibly get a legal suit, because when the lawyer goes through it, it's a whole different ball game when you expose minors and everything else to it. This is why we got to be so careful when we up on YouTube dealing with content. So it ain't a matter of the emotions part, because we already know what he been placed there to do. And he been placed there as one of those provocateurs, confidential informants, like we were speaking the other day about a black political movement born and how the Panthers, everybody has always been infiltrated. So we got to look at him from a whole different perspective, but we're not in that individual circle right there. That circle is with him and Corey. But to land it, as far as I'm concerned, he achieved what was his objective out the gate, which was to go there, provoke that man, and do something where he could make some money off of this situation. So as far as I'm concerned, he's the winner at this little battle right now. We don't know how it's going to turn out in the court system, but if the lawyer dude would have continued, we would have seen the facts and how Antoine set himself up by giving that particular video out to the world, because he was proving the case that he already got to go make, to sue him.
Ain't no legal suit, bro.
We'll
spend
see.
more
see.
money trying to sue him than getting anything.
We'll see.
All right. Now everybody got the chance to speak. Yo, Chad, you say anything, Chad?
Yeah. I was more or less in line with excuse me. In the end of my speech, I said whether he win or lose, either way he wins, because even if he gets Corey in the court and Corey has to spend money on lawyers and court fees and stuff like that, Anton already won.
Now let me say something. I got something to say. Yo, like I said, shout out to my brother. Cross your heart for his Cross Your Heart brand clothing. God made. This is God made. I'm God, the true and living. But let me say this, man. What I have said something about his daughter and his wife, yeah, I would have. You know why? Because some people do what they can, some people do what they want. That's just what it is. Now, I know, but I would have been different too. If he would have told me that I was snacking on black people meat right there, I would have popped off from there. I've been in jail right now. So Corey, smart one. He didn't want to do it around the cameras. But he said enough right now. If Anton really felt like that, he got money, say he rich. He spent millions of dollars over the years putting his daughter through sports. I don't know in what world they spend millions of dollars putting a child through sports. I don't see it, bro. I just can't see it, man. Because where I'm from,
he's a scammer, bro.
if you're that good, you might have to pay a little bit of money when you first start to get, you know what I'm saying, with the PAL. You got to pay for your uniform, you got to pay for your cleats, you know what I'm saying? When you first start, baseball, you got to pay for your baseball uniform, your glove, all that stuff. When you first start, when you first start basketball, you got to pay for your sneakers. But most of the time, when you first start playing basketball, the old heads make sure you got your sneakers to ball. So, once you get to high school, it's all about how good you are now. if you're a star, you ain't paying for nothing.
Exactly. Scholarships and all that.
Scholarship, you get, man, you go to AAU for free. You go to
I'm telling you, he's a
ABC
scammer.
camp,
He's full of shit.
Reebok camp, Nike camp. You go to all that shit for free. You go to for free once you good enough. You go for free. So what you're saying is you're putting money into a never-ending well because she's never gonna make back on that money that you put out there. When people put money out for their kids like that for sports, usually put out for their son because they know their son got a good check. Yo, he got all these scholarships at D1, this D1 school. He get to the league, yo. He be the first round pick, them top 5. You know what I'm saying? He's guaranteed $100 million contract. If he top 2, he guaranteed a sneaker deal for probably $100 million and the basketball deal. You dig what I'm saying? That's basketball. So you could put that money, but you ain't still putting no millions of dollars out there because you're getting scholarships. You're getting brand offers now. You know what I'm saying? If she was that good, she'd be getting money right now before she went to college because they're giving the money away now. They're giving them money. What's that shit called in college now?
I forget.
When they paying the student athletes now?
NIL contract.
NIL. The NIL deal. They getting them shit in high school now.
But boy, he ain't do none of that for that right there. He ain't, all that's a lie. But he's trying to create a case, and he's covering his ass by putting all that information out there like that. You gotta understand, he's trying to create it, so he gonna say that his daughter or him is losing as much money as possible.
You got to prove it now, though. That's the difference. He got to prove it because he's saying it.
Right. But the basis, excuse me, y'all, to the conversation is that had we listened to everything else that the lawyer was saying that he brought up under that First Amendment, we would have found that out.
I know, bro. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. I didn't want to keep hearing that lawyer. I don't like to listen to homosexuals talk too much. that shit. A little bit. That nigga sweeter than me too.
Yo, boy, you a wild boy, yo.
Right, hold on, my bad, bro. I don't mean to disrespect the brother like that, but the nigga sweeter than BMB to me too, bro.
Yes,
I ain't want to keep. Nah, I did. I definitely did. I know the lead son, not the lead attorney. He's the lead pillow biter. That's what he is. Lead attorney. Nigga, what cases have you? What cases have you had that you be on YouTube? Boy, you defending, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, my
They've been
bad.
working 25 years in the system.
Yeah. Dude was a divorce attorney for 20-something years.
Mm-hmm.
A divorce attorney. Okay, a divorce. So he's not a
You don't know nothing about lawsuits.
Man, you don't get it, man. You know what? Yo, like I said, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what? Born to follow by law, Mr. Eastwick, and I'm out of here. Shout out to all my boys from Jersey, Union County, stand up. We get a pop wherever we go, nigga. Philly, salute to my boys in Philly. I'm about to go to the store in Philly right now because I live in Philly now. So if y'all don't like what I said, when y'all see me in the streets, you catch me at the light.
All right, God, peace.
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 Hey.